ẹ̀yin tèmi gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ wípé fíìmù gbajúgbajà òṣèré orí ìtàgé èyí tí a mọ orúkọ rẹ̀ sí Funke Akindele tó pe àkọlé fíìmù náà ní Behind the Scenes ó ti ju 2 billion lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí tí fíìmù Toyin Abraham tóun náà sì ti ju 1 billion lọ lọ́wọ́ bí a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tí àwọn méjèèjì tí inú wọn sì ń dùn tí wọ́n ń yọ̀ tí wọ́n ń jó. Ṣàdédé la rí ìkan lára àwọn ògbóǹtarì orí ìtàgé èyí tí a mọ orúkọ rẹ̀ sí Kunle Afolayan, director ni, producer ni, tó sì ti ṣe àwọn fíìmù oríṣiríṣi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn fíìmù tó lórúkọ tó sì jẹ́ wípé àwọn òṣèré jàǹkànjàǹkàn ó ní arákùnrin yìí tó máa ń lò síbi fíìmù rẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ó ṣe la ṣàdédé rí i níbi ìfọ̀rọ̀wánilẹ́nuwò kan ní orí Arise TV níbi tí wọ́n ti jẹ́ ká mọ̀ wípé ṣe làwọn ṣàdédé rí Funke Akindele èyí tó pe àwọn wípé kí àwọn má dárúkọ òun mọ́ ní gbogbo interview tí wọ́n bá lọ. Wọ́n nítorí wípé Funke Akindele sọ wípé òun mọ̀ wípé Kunle Afolayan pé kò nífẹ̀ẹ́ òun láti bí síbẹ̀ òun. Ó wá ní kí ló wá fà á tó fi wá jẹ́ wípé Kunle Afolayan yóò máa dárúkọ òun. Ó ní fúndìí èyí Kunle Afolayan ò gbọ́dọ̀ dárúkọ òun mọ́, òun ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ orúkọ òun lẹ́nu rẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí fẹ́ dàbí ẹni wípé ó fẹ́ mú owú dání torí pé tá a bá wo ohun tí àwọn èèyàn ń sọ fún fíìmù Behind the Scene rẹ̀ èyí tí ó ti ju 2 billion lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ní gbogbo Áfíríkà. Kò títí sí fíìmù èyí tó ti pa iye owó èyí tí fíìmù Funke Akindele èyí tó ti pa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ti Toyin Abraham lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ló fà á tó fi jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ wípé owú òun ló mú Kunle Afolayan tó fi di wípé ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ ọ̀rọ̀ Funke Akindele àti Toyin Abraham. Ẹ̀yin tèmi ohun ẹ̀ lágbára o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí Kunle Afolayan èyí tó sọ níbi ìfọ̀rọ̀wánilẹ́nuwò yìí. Gbogbo ohun tí ẹ̀yin náà bá rò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ẹ fi dáhùn yín ẹ fi sí orí comment section. Ire o.
Okay, well, that's something I was hoping I would avoid, but for the benefit of, our lovers, people who have reached out to say, we know you didn't mean harm. Look, I'm a product of traveling theater and traveling cinema, meaning our parents, will go around streets, trying to get people to come to this theater by dancing. And I've said this before. It is great, all right? For film, over the years, I will take my children to the cinema and then we will be pretty much dragging people to say, look, come and watch our film. And I'm saying in recent times. But for me, it's draining. And I never said anything was wrong with it. Listen, Funke called me yesterday and all she was saying, and that is why I felt maybe there was more to it beyond, I don't know what, she called and she said, oh, Mr. Afolayan, I know you don't like me, but don't mention my name in your interviews.
Was she angry or she wanted?
No, she was yelling. Oh. And she dropped the phone after that. And I texted her and I said, I don't know what, must have caused this, but it's fine. And I explained a few things to her and that was it. Toyin Abraham and I spoke. And Toyin said, Egbon, can you say that I've turned it to a skit? That I got what you're saying. And in our skit, she was saying, people, please come and watch my film so I can make more than 10 million. The honest truth is, it was a forum. It was a film business forum. And we had the cinema operators there. And the cinema operators were asking me, Kunle, when are you coming back to cinema? And I said, I can't come to cinema if you cannot guarantee that I will make substantial money. Because if you make 2 million, and I will repeat it, if you of cinema, film, and television. So I ask our colleagues. I support people's project. I support people's initiative. I don't know what got into Funke, but I have absolutely nothing against that. And I didn't say they shouldn't dance. I just said that we can have, as a matter of fact, that 3 days ago at the conference, Moabudu said the same thing. Moabudu said, oh, I gave it to Funke and Toyin. But the reason why she's opening a platform, she's opening a new distribution platform, she said is because the cinema thing, you know, for her, she's not sure. And that is why she announced there's a film they're about to do, and they're releasing in December. But they're releasing in December, and she already announced now. And she brought together, like, made the major cinema owners so that everybody shares the risk. Because Funke started, you know, at a younger age, and then she did Jennifer with minimal budget,
which was a runaway success.
Exactly. And I said Jennifer was, you know, like, and I said from there, look at Funke's brand now. She has grown, you know, it's a consistent growth. And what I was saying is, look, I can't do what they're doing because I feel that they have so much energy, and it's working for them. As a matter of fact,
you don't have energy?
No. Listen, do you know how many things I do? I run a resort, all right? I have a cultural center in Lagos, right? I have an academy that trains people, like, you know, and we have partners that are not even Nigerians. So I do, but film is my core. Film gave birth to all of these other things. So I do things in the ecosystem. You make 3 billion. I said it live. Moabudu was there. ED of Census Board. A lot of, you know, people were there. And I said, let's do the math. I've been doing this for almost 30 years. Let's do the math. If we make 2 billion, after the sharing and the tax deduction and all of that, what will probably come to you will be maybe 500. If you have stakeholders, investors that are more than 2 or 3, what comes to you at the end of the day? You know, so it was simple mathematics. I have absolutely nothing against Funke. And I mentioned last week I was in Kaduna at the Rama Film Festival. And I was doing a masterclass and I was addressing young people. And I clearly said to them that if you want to adopt a model that I think, you know, will work for you now, then follow Funke Akindele's model. I'm going to get the video and I'll put it. And I said, follow her model.